Hi friends, welcome back everyone to Angel Trading Friend. So today's topic you can see is very interesting. It's learning is unlearning. And first when you hear it, you might wonder what it is all about. But trust me, in case if you are searching for success in stock market, if you are not successful in stock market, then this concept is very important because I'll be covering lots of myths which you have in stock market and how do we unlearn it. Okay, this enlightenment came to me last week when I attended a seminar of Professor Dr. Ramnath, and it also gave me a very good insight about what is learning. Even I had very different concepts about learning, and then when he thought about what is learning, it's basically nothing but unlearning. Then I thought, how do we do it? How do we inculcate into our trading concepts? So that made me make this video, and I would trust me, this learning concept, unlearning and learning, which is unlearning. This concept will give you lots of insights into your trading. What are the things which you have to change in your system, into your mind? All those things I'll be covering in this video. And also I am planning to make a series of videos on this because there are lots and lots of myths in trading which you all have to unlearn. Only if you unlearn that, you will be able to learn new things, because our mind is something which can store information. So if at all you unlearn the old information, only then you can learn the new information. So that is what I'm covering in this video, and in this video I'll be giving you myth number 1 and also how to overcome it, and also I'll be giving you an exercise and how to overcome that myth as well. Okay, so stay tuned till end of the video. You'll be getting full updates about whatever I told you, and you'll be learning a lot. It's my challenge. Yes. So before going forward, just wanted to give you a quick update about my ATF mentorship program, where I'm challenging you that if you give me 6 months of your dedication and time, where you'll not follow any other thing, only learn what I'm teaching you, then I will bet you that I will master you. I'll teach you to master stock market and make money consistently every month. Why I'm so confident is because in stock market, strategy alone will never make you money. It is only 20% contributing. Remaining 30% is money management, and remaining 50% is winning psychology, which most of the mentors or the so-called gurus, they forget and they don't teach about this winning psychology and money management. But whereas me, I am concentrating on these two parts more importantly. And also I'll be teaching you a simple strategy, because we both have to trade together for 6 months. So you can't trade something else and I can't trade something else. So in order to be on the same platform, I'll be teaching you a simple breakout strategy which any working professional can do. You just have to spend 2 minutes, place a bracket order and leave. That's it. And remaining winning psychology and trade money management is what I'll be concentrating, and I'll be showing you how to make money consistently every month. So in case if you're interested to join this mentorship program, in case if you need help, only for people who are very interested and very serious about their trading career, you can WhatsApp on my number 8095 876525. Now let us get back to the topic which we are discussing today. What is learning? Okay, so many of you would have passed your schools, your colleges, your engineering or your degree, and you would have learned lots and lots of stuff, maths, science, socials, commerce, and lots of stuff, and you would have learned a lot of things. So if at all I ask you what is learning, you might say going through school or going through experiences, and there are lots and lots of things. Okay, but something which was very new to me, something which was very fresh to me, and something which I realized the importance was this. What is learning? Learning is, if at all you learn something, first you have to unlearn that to learn a new thing. So basically we can say that learning is unlearning. Okay, so if at all you go to school, so what you do, basically you learn in your school. Okay, and then after that when you go to your colleges, you have to unlearn all what you learned in school, and then again you will have to relearn whatever the teaches you in your college, in your PUC or in your elementary school or whatever it is. Again the same continues. When you finish your PUC or when you finish your degree, again in your masters you'll be unlearning whatever you learned and you'll be relearning whatever you learned, because the world is dynamic. The world keeps changing every time. If at all you feel that the banking segment or the financial segments, whatever you learned previously will be there for your lifelong, then you're wrong. Because the world is changing, the world is becoming digital. You don't have to go to a bank to pay or transfer money. You don't have to visit a branch or anything of that sort. You can sit in your house and you can do everything in the fingertips of your... Okay, so this is what I meant by unlearning. You have to keep unlearning what are the old things, whatever you have learned. Only then you'll be able to learn new things in life. So that is why I gave you the example of banking. It applies to everything. because you know that now it is all data driven. You have everything in your mobile, everything is digital, and going forward it is going to change again. So before in factories you would have seen that man operating the machines. Now going forward, now you can see that they're all robots. So again, it is not what you learned previously. Now you have to learn to operate the robots. Then going forward it might be something else. So this is how the world keeps changing. The world is dynamic, and this is why the concept of learning is unlearning. Now what is that we have to do in stock market? What are the things which you have to unlearn? All those things I'll be covering up for you. Okay, so this is what basically I meant to you. You would have learned lots and lots of things in your school, in your colleges, or in your primary life. If at all you have spent 25-30 years as of now on this earth, then you would have learned lots and lots of things. Now, from when you have this transition from school to your trading, so when we are entering trading, there are many things which we have to unlearn. Hope you are getting the concept which I am trying to bring in here. If at all you believe that the same concept which you have learned in your school or in your life, if you implement for trading and you'll become successful, then you are wrong. There are many things which we have to unlearn. Okay, and then again relearn. So first, the myth number one. As I told you, I'll be covering lots and lots of myths. So we'll have at least one myth covered or one learning covered every month, and because we have to concentrate on the strategies as well. So first we'll learn the myth number one for today, and then again we'll go back to strategies from next week, and then again in the next month I will cover another learning for you. Okay, so this is something which most of you will be knowing, and in case if you are a parent, you will be doing it to your kid as well. In case if your kid is failing in an exam, so failing, what I meant in trading is losses. Okay, you immediately take action. If you see that your kid is not getting good marks, or if your kid is not able to score good marks, you take immediately action. What you do, say for example, you might send for tuition, or you might, you change the school, or some people change the subjects. In case if you're doing your PUC or degree, they'll change their streams from commerce to science, from science to arts, or something of that sort. But basically what I meant to say is they take action. So when it comes to trading, what happens is many people, as soon as they find losses, they start changing the strategies. They start changing they think that the strategy will not work again. They think that there is something wrong, and they start changing the strategy. So this is one myth which you have to remove, which you have learned from your school. I agree, nobody is born a trader. Trading characters come with practice. Okay. So what happens is many people from spending so many years in school and under the leadership of their parents or guidance of their parents, they learn all those things that as soon as you see something is not working nice, please change it. If your results are not coming properly, you change it. So this is one myth we have to remove from stock market when you are entering stock market. And the new learning which you have to inculcate is losses are common in stock market. Don't change the strategy. In case if you are getting continuous 3 losses, 4 losses also, don't change the strategy. This is one thing I am saying you from long time. Don't skip. Okay, now you might ask me, sir, you're telling me this from day one, but I'm not able to do it. I get a lot of fear when I see continuous losses. This is what many people say. So that is why I have made an exercise for you all, which if you start doing, then you'll be overcoming this. Okay, so I'll show you what exactly has to be done. But before that, you have to understand this concept very clearly. So what I'm saying is that first of all, select any strategy of mine, whichever is available on YouTube. Okay, the system has to be clear. The money management ratio, the risk reward ratio, everything has to be perfect as I've taught you. It is not that you follow some wrong strategy and then keep making losses. I'm not saying that. Okay, what I'm saying you is select a very good strategy which you feel is good enough, or you can refer any of my strategies which are available on my YouTube channel, and then stick to it. Now, the exercise which I am going to give it to you. First of all, decide what is the maximum loss which you can accept per day. Okay, so you might, I would suggest that start with 100 rupees. So many people might think that no sir, I can risk 1000 rupees, I can risk 5000 rupees, I can risk 10,000 rupees, but don't need. Let us start with 100 rupees only. Okay, so it might be boring for you, I agree, because trading only for 100 rupees, you'll be gaining only 100 rupees and losing only 100 rupees. It might be seems boring to you, but trust me, it will make a lot of difference. So the first exercise which I'm going to give to you now is select a strategy and trade for a loss of 100 rupees only, because you would have seen me in my all my videos. I'll give you what is the stop loss you have to keep. So for that, stop loss has to be only 100 rupees. Accordingly, you can manage your quantity, trade in equity or commodity, anything of that sort, and trade with only 100 rupees and then trade it for 60 days minimum without changing the strategy. So since you're losing only 100 rupees per day, it will not pinch you. You will not get the fear of losing your money, or even it will not give you the greed of making more money, because it's after all only 100 rupees. At the most you might gain 200 rupees. So by doing this for 60 days, you will come to know exactly that the average of profit and loss across the 60 days is only your profit which you will be getting. Okay, so basically what happens is, to many people, is that imagine if they have 1 lakh rupees, what they'll do is, yes, 1 lakh divided by the stock value, I can trade with 1000 stocks, I can trade with 2000 stock. Many people say I'll get a lot of exposure from the broker, I get 10 times exposure, I get all those margin, etc., etc. So I'll be trading for 1000 quantity, 2000 quantity. Please, that is a wrong approach. Brokers are just trying to make money by giving you all these facilities, and they'll encourage you, they'll show you lucrative figures. Don't fall into that trap. Now the 60 days exercise which I'm going to give you to you is, as I'm repeating it again, trade with 100 rupees only, minimum loss. Okay, so do it for 60 days and write it down neatly on an Excel sheet or on a paper daily. What are the profit and loss, you're getting, and do it for full 60 days. What you can observe is that you will be making 1 day profit, 1 day loss, 1 day profit, loss, sometimes 2 days losses, sometimes 3 day profits, sometimes continuous 3 losses, sometimes continuously 5 losses also. Don't worry, just do the same thing. 100 rupees is not a problem at all. It will not pinch you, it will not hurt you, and you will be able to do it continuously. And then after 60 days, you just check back your Excel sheet, you just see the performance, how it is. Just because you accepted the losses, only then you were able to accept the profit as well. In case if you are skipping after the losses, then you would have not got the profit. So these lessons you will learn once you do this exercise. Yeah, basically we are trying to learn to overcome the fear and the greed. And also you will be accepting the fact that loss is also part of trading. We don't have to change as soon as you make a loss. We don't have to think or worry about the strategy as soon as you make a loss. So all these concepts you will be learning in this exercise, if at all you do. Okay, so all my students who are all serious in learning stock market, come, let's start this exercise, and then give me your feedbacks. In case if you want me to mentor you, you can just send those Excel files as and when you make the Excel files. I'll be guiding you, I'll be just checking you if you're doing it correctly. Okay, so last but not the least, just want to summarize it to you. Learning is nothing but unlearning. So learn to unlearn. Whatever you learned in school will not be applicable for your trading. So learn to unlearn it, and then you see the difference. It will make a huge difference. So thank you for watching my video, and in case if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do press the subscribe button. And also in case if you like the videos, don't forget to press the like button. It gives a lots of confidence. And in case if you want any support, or in case if you wanted any backtested files of any of my strategies, you can just WhatsApp on my number 8095876525. And also I have provided the link to join Upstock. In case if you don't have a discount broker, you can use it to join Upstock. You'll be getting 50% discount on my open trades as well. Okay friends, so thank you and all the best for the exercise.